أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I welcome you all in the online session of electrical machines. Before we start today's session, I have to ask if anyone have any kind of question, query in previous sessions or lecture, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, I start and continue my today's session. Hopefully, all the things are clear in your mind and you have no kind of question and query in your minds. So I continue or start my today's session. Starting methods of three-phase induction motor. We have discussed last time the topic. Number one method which are using, that is the doll starter. Doll starter stands for direct online starting method for induction motor, and it is delta connected system in which we drive a three-phase induction motor in delta providing source of system. After that, we start stator resistance starting method. It's not a very common technique to start stator resistance method, but it's one of the basic technique to start three-phase induction motor. Now moving towards the number three topic, that is auto transformer starting method. It is also a well-known technique of starting method of induction motor. And then one of the most common technique in start delta starting method, that in field we called auto ASD system, means auto start delta converter system, in which a motor is start on the connection of star, and then it continue rotation on delta mode. So the conversion from star to delta conversion was fulfill or fill or will be fulfilled to conversion from a star to delta will be in 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, the motor would be running from star connection to delta connection, and all the six wires got phases by which the power or voltage is three times greater as compared to star in delta connection of three phase induction motor. There is a difference between doll starter motors and ASD starters motor, and those motors which are less than 40 horsepower, they are run on direct online starting method, and those motors which are greater than 40 horsepower, they are start or run on ASD starter, that is auto start to delta converting method. Rotor resistance starting method. Rotor resistance starting method is one of the basic technique in which we start three-phase induction motor, but it's not an essential and common technique now these days. Now moving towards the detailed description of further methods of direct online starting method, that is three-phase induction motor is directly connected to three-phase supply. Ra is the armature resistance is very small, therefore armature current can be very large, up to 5 times of the rated current, that is the starting current. If this current flows for a little longer, it may overheat and damage the motor. So used only in small machines, the direct online starting, which is less than 40 horsepower. So that's the basic equation of this starting method, that EB plus EA multiplied by the resistance of armature plus J into reactance of armature. The combination of these things are become terminal voltage. XA is the armature reactance equal to 2 pi FL. But at starting frequency would F equal to 0. That means the armature reactance is equal to 2 pi 0 into L. L at 0 particular entity is the frequency. Particularly when we place 0 frequency, the armature reactance would going to be 0 value. Now coming towards the speed that is the angular speed of motor at the instant of 0. Similarly, when the frequency is 0, the speed also be 0. And what's the impact in EB of motor? That would be the construction factor or winding factor K multiplied by the flux into angular frequency. If the angular frequency at the starting instant is 0, that means the EB would also be 0. Now therefore the terminal voltage, if EB is 0 and XA be 0, so by addition and simplification by these things we got the terminal voltage EIA into RA, and IA equal to terminal voltage divided by the armature resistance. By this phenomena we got the value of armature current. Now moving towards the next aspect, that is stator resistance starting method of three-phase induction motor, in which we provide the supply of three-phase utility to delta connected motor of contactor of phase terminal 1, 2 and 3 respectively red, yellow, blue. And then each and every single terminal we got the resistance in series or further numbering. Can anybody tell me what kind of number are these? What is the meaning that these numbers reflect to us? Anybody can tell me? These are the wire numbers or terminal numbers in starting method of the starter. These are the tagging numbers by which we reflect or mention the tagging. So we take a short break of Adhan, and after that we continue session. So after Azan break, we continue today's session further. Now I was discussed is the terminal wire, the terminal connection, the tagging marking, that is with the representation of the marks, terminal voltages, and sorry, the tagging of wire representation in 1 2 3 and 4 5 6 are also mentioned there, the terminals by which tagging we represent the close connections that are uh, normally open. When we press them, they are closed, and these are the normally closed terminals tagging numbers by which we find out by the control circuitry of the starting method. So if we press the 1 2 3 numbers directly at the one instant, the starting of supply would be provided from these terminals, and then it closed when 4 5 6. Then the next stage further would be close for it. And then finally, if we also close normally open to close these switches, then further finally this would happen and run continuously. This is the resistance series resistance starting method by which an induction motor start gradually with the level of speed from initial to higher. Otherwise, the motor would be run if the terminal of 4, 5, 6 is not closed, only open, and if the 7, 8, 9 terminals are not closed, they are open, then the maximum resistance in series would be found in each and every single wire of terminals, in this way, in this way, in this way, even also. So we can say these things would get the maximum resistance in series by this way. And then we moving towards the next aspect, that starting resistance method for induction motor is Voltage drop across the resistance, hence reduce starting current. Because resistors are connected in series from starting terminal to the ending terminal of winding. As motor picks up speed, resistance are cut in step using relays. It has drawback of lot of wastage of power as heat across the resistance, because we all know that heat would be dissipate or loss the power. The power would be lost in this heat dissipation, and due to this loss we are not prefer the particular circuit at the starting method. So it's not a common way of technique to start induction motor, use on small motors only. So this uh, type of method or technique is used only for small motors, not a high category of horsepower motors. Up till now, anyone of you have any kind of question, please feel free to discuss. I will answer your question and resolve your query. And if there is no kind of question, then we continue. The next aspect, that is auto transformer starting method of three-phase induction motor. Similar to stator resistance starting, as it aims to reduce supply voltage 65% to 80% line voltage initially supplied. When 80% स्पीड is picked up, 80% जब स्पीड मोटर की ली जा चुकी होगी मोटर के ज़रिए से, the auto transformer may be completely removed. Then the separation of auto transformer would be happen to supply the motor with full rated voltages. Has an advantage of low power loss and low starting current at the instant of starting, used on large machines. So this kind of technique would operate at the large category of machine, that would be more than that of 40 horsepower and approximately to 60 to 80 horsepower. Then we comes to the method start delta starting method of three-phase induction motor. We also said the name of starter of this method is ASD starter, auto starter delta converter. That starting winding is designed for delta operation, but at starting connection in Y fashion. First, we connect the circuitry supply in star connection system. That is the Y connection. Star is also known as the Y connection. So, first stage by which we provide the supply to the induction motor or run that particular induction motor on the Y or the star connected motor as a star connection, and then after some 7 to 10 seconds it will, when motor reach to its maximum speed of star connection motor, then it start further more three connections of red yellow blue, providing to the motor is starting method to delta connected motor. So motor start on star connection, and after 7 to 10 seconds it would be converted to delta. So this is the reason we called it ASD starter, that is auto starter delta converter method. Since Y connection uh, V phi equal to line voltage divided by root 3. This is the main the difference, because in Y connected systems or motors, the starting torque which is provided by the star or Y connection, the phase voltage equal to the root line voltage divided by root 3. That particular kind of voltage, the less than of 3 times of voltage of phase is achieved in Y connected connection. That's the reason the motor run and start instant at star connection at lower speed, due to the star connection and phase voltage was less than the line voltage. But if we talk about in delta connected system, when the motor is going to convert from star to delta, delta kind of voltage would be higher as compared to star. That's the reason we have to convert the connection of motor from star to delta, reduce starting voltages and hence reduce starting current, used on medium sized machines, this category of starting method. Now moving towards the number 5 starting method of rotating a rotor resistance starting method in three-phase induction motor. This may only be used for a wound rotor induction motor. So it can only be used in wound rotor induction motor. Hopefully we called it a slip ring induction motor. That particular thing we already discussed in our previous session, that what is the three phase slip ring induction motor, that we called it a wound rotor induction motor. A variable connected star connected motor rheostat is connected in the rotor circuit. So particularly a kind of variable resistance like we called a rheostat, it connect in the rotor circuit, although through slip rings, because the slip ring part of three set have been connect at the end terminal of rotor, and the particular supply of rotor from its winding to connect to the slip ring, and full voltage is applied to the stator windings. The extra resistance not only increases the starting torque but also reduces the starting current. That's the main thing and reason we use rotor resistance starting method. To the extra resistance not only increase the starting torque but also reduces the starting current. Now moving towards the next aspect, the single phase induction motor, some other kind of features. Unlike three phase induction motor, single phase induction motor is not self starting. This is due to the double field revolving theory. An alternating quantity can be resolved into two components. Each component have magnitude equal to the half of the maximum, but both components rotate in opposite direction. So coming towards from single phase to single phase induction motor further has some other kind of points. Therefore, at any instant, that particular mechanical flux by 2 and minus mechanical flux divided by 2 will cancel each other and no torque will be produced there. To make single phase induction motor self starting, need two alternating flux having phase difference between each other to produce rotating magnetic field. So particularly this kind of alternating flux in difference of direction, we need a capacitor that can fulfill the particular requirement that we discussed in my previous statement. So rotor construction similar to three-phase squirrel cage. Squirrel cage is like a donkey pump, and particularly it is used in our household water pumps. Stator construction has two windings, main or running windings, and then auxiliary or starting windings, that we called it auxiliary winding or starting winding. That's These are the construction of a stator, on which we provide supply by the series connection of capacitor. Further types of single phase induction motor, and these are four types, which are split phase induction motor, number two capacitor start induction motor, and capacitor start capacitor run induction motor. These are the third category of motor, and coming towards the fourth one, that is shaded pole induction motor. So these are the four category of motors in which single phase motor are categorized and run. So first we discuss the split phase induction motor. Main winding is made highly inductive so that current lags the voltage by a large angle. And before that, I have to tell you that the induction motor is like an inductive load, and inductive load having inductive or lagging power factor. Due to its this cause, it's a poor power factor device and inductive load. So that's the reason if in industry or kind of textile mill, many induction motor if connect in parallel connections, so the power factor of that particular industry would be reduced, and for that particular purpose, we need to install capacitor bank, the PFI controller, that improve the power factor. So the compensation of lagging power factor from induction motor, we connect the three methods to improve power factor. And these three method by we improve power factor is: number one, static capacitor, by which power factor would be include, and power factor improve by capacitors. Number one. Number two method is synchronous condenser. The capacitive method is cheaper than other methods of improvement power factor. Other method, that is synchronous condenser, in which we connect synchronous motor or synchronous generator, by which when it run or connected to the load side, it would be increase the power factor. And the third method to improve power factor, that is phase advancer, by which we increase the power factor. Auxiliary winding is made highly resistive so that current lags voltage only by a small angle. So that's the main reason we connect the auxiliary winding, and it's also called the compensating winding. Phase difference between two windings created hence rotating magnetic field. So for the phase difference, um, after the connection of capacitor, the rotating magnetic field would be produced and created. Hence, the motor is started. The auxiliary winding may be removed. Hence, once the motor is started, the auxiliary winding may be removed using a switch or relay. And instead of these two options, we are use a clutch mechanism in our mostly household based induction motor. It separate or work the auxiliary or compensating winding. It would be removed from when motor get or cause uh, got its starting torque. After that, the auxiliary winding or compensating winding would be removed by the switch or relay or clutch mechanism that is installed in our normally single horsepower or single horsepower, 2 horsepower, 3 horsepower motors. Mostly this clutch mechanism is available in our household water pump motors. Now this is the circuit diagram. Terminal voltage we provide supply to there. This is the symbol of motor of rotor, and this is the starting winding, auxiliary compensating winding. Particularly a switch would be connected, and the phase difference is 30 degree, but it would not, starting would be not 30 degree, it is about 90 degree because of using the capacitor. Now capacitor start induction motor. Both windings are equal inductive and hence no phase difference. So, capacitor creates a phase difference between two windings and hence the rotating magnetic field produced. Once the motor is started, the auxiliary winding may be removed using a switch or relay. So, we can say once the motor is started, the auxiliary winding may be removed using a switch or relay. In this diagram, you can see a capacitor is connect after the switch, before the switch, and capacitor connect in the starting winding in series. Anyone of you have any kind of question, please feel free to ask. If anyone of you have any kind of question, please feel free to ask. I will answer your question and resolve your query. And if you not have any kind of question, then we continue session. So this one we called a main winding. Connect here. Uh, this is the magnetizing branch, starting current or starting winding available there, in which the series of capacitor is connect with the switch. And this is the rotor of squirrel cage motor. The squirrel cage is our household motor that is used for water pumps. Now moving towards the third aspect, that is called capacitor start, capacitor run induction motor. Same as capacitor, start induction motor. Only difference is the absence of switch. Even after the start, capacitor remains there to improve power factor. I think in previous session it was discussion that the power capacitor can also improve the power factor. So it is true, and I was wrong here. Last time I said the capacitor which is connected in series that cannot improve the power factor, but the below mentioned figure and the third statement reflect that when particularly capacitor connect in the series connection, it improves the power factor. Even also it creates the starting torque and also improve power factor of induction motor. uh, but I was wrong in last side that it cannot improve power factor, but here I correct myself also, that capacitor can also installed to produce starting current, starting torque, and also used to improve power factor. I was wrong last time. Now coming towards the fourth side of fourth type of induction motor, single phase induction motor, that we called shaded pole induction motor. And shaded pole induction motor, you have to read it yourself, but it is was not a very difficult one. It is a simple method, shaded pole induction motor, but you can read it yourself. It most probably it will become for exam as a topic, but you have to done by yourself. Hopefully, up till now in today's session, there is no kind of query by your side. But if you have any kind of question or query, you may ask with me. I will recall you any kind of thing that cannot clear in your mind. And further, we are doing a slip ring induction motor, that how it works in the form of video. So now we have to see a particular video for it. It's a starter, and in this way you can see these are the rings in which three carbon brushes are connected separately. Three carbon brushes, this one and this one are connected, and these carbon brushes are connected from rotor winding to this side to provide sorry, these slip rings got the connection of winding from rotor, and these are the carbon brushes are linked with the rheostated mechanism. That rheostated mechanism would be hydraulic mechanism as a variable resistance. Up till now, anyone of you have any kind of question in this starter motor, you can ask. Otherwise, I'll continue this side of video. So in this slip ring, these are the set of three slip rings on which the carbon brushes are connected, and the split of phase have been connected at here. This motor is based on 9 terminals because it is a slip ring induction motor, and also it works on the ASD starter. So a rheostated variable resistance method also available there. So that's the reason these are the 9 terminals of connection here. So this one is a terminal box by which you provide supply. Carbon brushes are connected here. You can see these are the brown wires of carbon brushes connected by this way to connect there. For resistance R and R. These are we called resistance of carbon brushes which applied on the slip ring induction motor. Up till now, anyone of you have any kind of question, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, please not unmute your mic. If you have any kind of question, Mr. Zwan, your mic is on and there is a disturbance created by you. If you have any kind of question, please raise. Otherwise, please mute your mic. Okay. So these are the I was talking about the resistance terminal which was applied on the slip rings by the carbon brushes. These carbon brushes of three terminals are connected in the resistance terminals of the motor. The resistance is controlled by these terminals. That's the reason the winding connection of carbon brushes are provided to this side, and these are the six wire connection of a motor. So here it tells that how we connect these motors. So these motors are connected in this configuration. Provide a supply. These are the input, uh, 415 AC volts. These are the star connection, and these are the two motor which are the rotor resistance starting with Doll starting system. And we all know that the Doll starting method is start on direct online starter and work on delta connect system. And in delta connect system, red, yellow, and blue wires are used as a delta connection of three wire system. Further, these are the motors which are provided to the motor, and further motor. These are the wire of supplies which are provided from this side to motor. So these are its panel box, terminal box. The red button shows if we want to stop the motor or off the motor. Particularly, we press the particular button, and then motor would be stop and off. Resistance type starting with doll starting system. We provide the particular doll starter and provide a supply of on, then motor would be start or run, and then rotor starter by start, which means the supply of rotor would be provided by this side. These are for understanding purpose, these are the motor connections are available there to start, stop, and provide supply of rotor and run the motor by these buttons. For particular this purpose, we connect these motor. So a resistance type method is connected there. There's a kind of panel box. In this figure you can see these are the slip rings, shaft, rotor winding. Particularly these rotor windings or rotor winding terminals are connected separately in these rings. So teeth and slots are available there. On teeth the windings are placed, and in this way the rheostat mechanism from the side, the slip rings are connected there by the carbon brushes. And the rheostat mechanism we already discussed in our 33 33rd lecture, and the figure already discussed with you guys. And here it is reflected a slip ring induction motor could be used for industrial drives, where variable speed be required and high starting torque required by the prime elements. The start stator of the slip ring induction motor is basically the same as that of the squirrel cage induction motor, and is very much same as that for squirrel cage induction motor. But squirrel cage induction motor work on the constant speed, but the slip ring induction motor work on the variable speed. We all know about the starting method that already discussed in previous sessions. So its rotor resistance is vary by the rheostat mechanism, then the speed of rotor would be vary. So compressor, conveyors, crane, hot steel mills, and printing presses, and rotary converters, these are the mechanism would be fulfilled in these kind of things. If the resistance would be increased, particularly in this way, the current would be reduced or increased by the rotor. So if we reduce the resistance, so rotor speed would be high, and if we increase the resistance, so rotor speed would be low. Same scenario that have been discussed in previous lecture also. So up till now, any one of you have any kind of question, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, I continue the session. So in this graph figure, we have seen that the resistance relation with speed and torque. So in this figure, you can see it's a part of three-phase slip ring induction motor, and three-phase slip ring induction motor is like it run on the variable speed. So these are the further category of parts: brushes, bearings, connecting connection box, slip ring, end shield, brush, inspection door. It was the outer side, and fan cover, fan, stator terminal box, slip ring, wound rotor with open slots. It's a set of rotor bearings at the end side, and shield and flange on the shaft end side. See, so these are the further parts of wound rotor base slip ring three phase induction motor. Now coming towards the further trainer description and explanation, in which the ammeter provides the supplied and AC ammeter when we provide and start the motor, particularly as a doll starting method, we provide the particular terminals to the motor, and when starting method to provide supply to on the doll starter, particularly rotor would be need to on the supply. So rotor starting method, it can be start the rotor. So particularly the current would be reaches its maximum level when the motor got its maximum speed. Starting torque or starting current would be high, but when motor reach to its maximum speed, maximum torque, then it cannot take too much current as compared to the starting torque. Hopefully all things are clear to guys up till now. If anyone of you have any kind of question, query, you may ask. This method of variable load have been installed also in our electrical power lab, that we have observed in these lab to increase and decrease the load, and also observe the increment and decrement of load current. Particularly this trainer also reflect these kind of things. The voltmeter provide us the value of incoming utility supply voltage, that is 446, and the ampere provide the when motor runs to it loading loading connection. Further, ampere would be high. So up till now, if any one of you have any kind of question regarding today's session, today's lecture, feel free to discuss. I will answer your question and resolve your queries. If any one of you have any kind of question or query, please ask. I will answer your question or resolve your query. And I'm requesting you guys to please share today's attendance in our official WhatsApp group. Please to share today's attendance in our official WhatsApp group, and this session would be end after a question that any one of you, if have any kind of question or query, you may ask. I will answer your question and resolve your query, and otherwise I end today's session. So I think hopefully there is no kind of query from your side. So I end today's session, and the recording of this session would be found by you in late night by today. And Allah Hafiz.